My child, come closer and listen carefully, because what I am about to speak over your life is not ordinary. It is divine, it is intentional, and it carries the authority of heaven. I see your heart searching for confirmation. I see the quiet questions you've been asking when no one else is around. You've been wondering if you are enough, if you are doing the right thing, if your efforts truly matter. You've been looking for a sign, for a voice to tell you that you are seen, that you are accepted, that you are approved. Do not scroll past this moment. Do not let distractions steal what I am releasing to you right now. This message is not coincidence. It is for you, my child. I have called you here because your spirit needs to hear what my voice is about to declare. You have been measuring yourself by standards I never created. You have been weighing your worth based on opinions that were never meant to define you. And because of this, you have felt the weight of doubt pressing against your heart. But I am interrupting that cycle right now. Listen to me clearly. You do not need to chase approval anymore. You do not need to prove your worth to anyone. Because I, your Father, have already placed my stamp of approval on you. Yes, you heard me correctly. Before you achieved anything, before you figured everything out, before you became who you are still trying to be, I approved you. My approval was never dependent on your perfection. It was always rooted in my love for you. I see what others have overlooked. I see what others have dismissed. I see the parts of you that you've been hiding, thinking they disqualify you. But I tell you now, nothing about you has disqualified you from my approval. In fact, I chose you knowing everything about you. This is why you must stay with me in this moment. Because what I am revealing to you is going to break chains that have held your mind captive for far too long. You are not here by accident. You are here because I am speaking directly to you. And if your heart is receiving this, then respond. Let this not be a silent moment. Like this video as a sign that you are in agreement with my voice. Comment to declare, I receive your approval. Share this message with 3 people who need to hear my truth. Hype this message so it reaches those who are still doubting their worth. And subscribe, so you do not miss when I speak to you again. My child, this is just the beginning. Stay with me, because what I am about to reveal next will show you just how deeply I have always seen you, and how intentionally I have always chosen you. My child, I know the places in your heart that you do not show to anyone else. I have seen the moments when you smiled on the outside but felt uncertain within. I have watched you carry questions that you were too afraid to speak aloud. You have wondered if you truly matter, if your efforts are seen, if your quiet faith has any value. But I tell you now, nothing about your journey has escaped my eyes. I was there in the moments you felt overlooked. When others failed to recognize your worth, I saw you. When your efforts went unnoticed, I recorded every single one. When you gave your best and still felt like it was not enough, I was right there, strengthening you even when you did not realize it. You have walked through seasons where you felt invisible, as if your presence did not make a difference. You have faced rejection that made you question your identity. You have compared yourself to others and felt like you were falling behind. But my child, you were never behind. You were being prepared. I understand the weight you have been carrying. I understand the silent battles you fight in your thoughts, the way doubt tries to whisper lies into your spirit. I know how hard it has been for you to keep going when you did not see immediate results. I know the nights you lay awake, wondering if you are truly on the right path. And yet, despite everything, you did not give up. Even when you felt weak, you kept moving forward. Even when your faith felt small, you still held on. Even when you did not hear my voice clearly, You continued to seek me. That matters more than you realize, my child. Your persistence has not gone unnoticed. Your endurance has not been in vain. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not just another face in the crowd. You are mine. I formed you with intention. I placed gifts within you that are unique to you. I allowed you to walk through certain experiences not to break you, but to shape you. Every challenge, every delay, every moment of uncertainty has been part of a greater work that I am doing in your life. Do not misinterpret your season. What feels like silence is not abandonment. What feels like delay is not denial. I have been working behind the scenes, aligning things in ways you cannot yet see. And even in your weakest moments, I have called you chosen. Yes, chosen. Not because you have everything figured out, but because I decided you were worthy of my purpose. I did not choose you based on your performance. I chose you because of my love. So release the belief that you are unseen. Let go of the thought that you are not enough. Those are not truths from me. The truth is this: I have always seen you. I have always known you. And I have always called you mine. Stay with me, my child, because what I am about to reveal next will open your eyes to a truth that will change the way you see yourself forever. My child, now I will reveal to you a truth that will shift everything you thought you understood about approval. You have believed, for so long, that approval must be earned. You have carried the burden of trying to prove yourself, trying to be better, do more, achieve more, hoping that one day you would finally feel worthy. But that is not how my approval works. My approval is not a reward for perfection. It is a declaration of love. Before you took your first step, I had already chosen you. Before you spoke your first prayer, I had already called you mine. You have been striving to reach something that was never out of your reach. My stamp of approval was never placed at the end of your journey. It was placed at the very beginning. This is where you must let go of the lie that has been holding you captive. You do not need to become someone else to be accepted by me. You do not need to fix every flaw before you are worthy of my presence. I am not waiting for a perfect version of you. I am walking with you as you are, shaping you with love, not rejecting you in your process. Understand this deeply. My approval is not fragile. It does not come and go based on your mistakes. It is not withdrawn when you fall short. It remains steady, because it is rooted in who I am, not in what you do. You have been measuring yourself against standards that shift and change, but my truth remains constant. Where the world says, "Prove yourself," I say, "You are already mine." Where the world says, "Earn your place," I say, "You already belong." Where the world withholds approval, I freely give it. This does not mean I do not guide you or correct you. It means that my correction comes from love, not rejection. I refine you because you are already accepted, not so that you can become accepted. My child, receive this now. Let it settle in your heart. You are not chasing my approval, you are walking in it. And as this truth begins to take root in you, I am calling you into something deeper. I am inviting you to become a vessel through which this same truth reaches others who are still lost in striving. There are hearts that feel exactly as you once felt, searching, doubting, questioning their worth. And I desire to reach them through moments like this. Listen closely, because this is your moment to respond. I am stirring your heart right now, my child. As you receive my approval, sow into the work that carries my voice to others. Just as a seed brings forth a harvest, your act of giving will become a river of life flowing into souls who are waiting for me. My word says, "Give, and it shall be given unto you. Pressed down, shaken together, and running over. This is not just a verse, it is my living promise to you. When you release what is in your hand, I release what is in mine. Let your support become light in someone's darkness. Let it become oil that keeps this flame burning. The PayPal link is in the description, and the QR code is before you. I have made it simple for you to act. Do not hesitate in this moment, for obedience carries blessing. As you give, I will multiply back into your life in ways you cannot yet imagine. Step forward now, and be part of the harvest I am bringing. My child, because I love you, I must gently correct the path your heart has been walking. You have been looking in the wrong places for something only I can give. You have allowed the voices of people to carry more weight than my voice, and in doing so, you have placed your peace in unstable hands. I see how deeply you have desired to be accepted. I see how much it has affected you when others failed to affirm you. Their silence felt like rejection. Their opinions felt like truth. And slowly, without realizing it, you began to shape your identity around what they said, or what they did not say. But listen to me clearly now, people do not have the authority to define you. They did not create you. They do not know the depth of what I placed inside you. They cannot see the full picture of your purpose. Yet you have allowed their limited vision to determine how you see yourself. This is where you must shift, my child. You cannot continue to chase approval from those who are still trying to understand themselves. You cannot anchor your worth in opinions that change with moods, seasons, and circumstances. Human approval is unstable. It rises and falls like waves. One moment it lifts you, and the next it leaves you questioning everything again. That is not the life I have called you to live. I did not create you to be driven by validation. I created you to be led by my truth. When you depend on people's approval, you will constantly adjust yourself to fit expectations that were never meant for you. You will shrink in places where I have called you to stand tall. You will remain silent when I have given you a voice. You will hesitate when I have already said, go. This is not because you are weak. It is because you have been listening to the wrong authority. So I am calling you higher now. Release the need to be validated by everyone. Let go of the pressure to be understood by all. Not everyone will see you the way I see you, and that is not your burden to carry. Your responsibility is not to convince people of your worth. It is to walk in the identity I have already given you. There will be moments when others misunderstand you. There will be times when your obedience to me will not make sense to those around you. But you must decide whose voice you will follow. Will you follow the voices that confuse you, or will you follow the voice that created you? My child, I am not asking you to isolate yourself or reject others. I am asking you to reorder your heart. But me first. Let my approval be the foundation, not the afterthought. When my voice is your anchor, the opinions of others will no longer shake you. This is your moment to realign. Stop seeking permission from people when I have already called you forward. Stop doubting what I have already confirmed. Stand firm in what I have spoken over your life. Because when you truly understand that my approval is enough, you will walk with a confidence that no rejection can take away. My child, now that you are beginning to understand that my approval is already upon you, I want to strengthen your heart so you can walk in this truth with confidence. You have spent too long doubting yourself, hesitating in moments where you should have moved forward. But I am lifting that weight off you now. You are not weak. You are not incapable. You are not behind. You are being strengthened by my hand. Every challenge you have faced has not been sent to break you, but to build something within you that could not be formed any other way. When you felt pressure, I was developing endurance in you. When you faced rejection, I was teaching you to stand on my truth instead of human opinion. When you walked through uncertainty, I was training your faith to trust me beyond what you can see. Nothing has been wasted, my child. Even the moments you regret, even the times you feel you could have done better, I have used them to shape your character. I do not look at you and see failure. I look at you and see growth. I see resilience. I see someone who kept going, even when it was hard. This is why you must no longer speak against yourself. The words you say about yourself carry power. When you call yourself inadequate, you are agreeing with a lie. When you say you are not ready, you are resisting the strength I have already placed within you. I need you to begin aligning your voice with mine. When I look at you, I see someone capable. When I look at you, I see someone chosen. When I look at you, I see someone equipped for what is ahead. So stand up in that truth. You may not feel fully confident yet, but confidence is not where you begin. It is what grows as you trust me step by step. I am not asking you to have everything figured out. I am asking you to take the next step with me. Do not wait until fear disappears to move forward. Move forward knowing that I am with you, even in the presence of fear. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is the decision to trust me more than what you feel. I am strengthening your spirit right now. I am renewing your mind. I am restoring the parts of you that felt worn down and discouraged. You will not remain in that place of doubt. You will rise from it. Lift your head, my child. You are not walking alone. I am with you in every step you take. When you feel uncertain, I am your clarity. When you feel weak, I am your strength. When you feel overwhelmed, I am your peace. There is something ahead of you that requires you to walk boldly, not timidly. And that boldness does not come from yourself. It comes from knowing that I have already approved you. So take a deep breath and receive this strength. Let it fill your heart. Let it silence your doubts. Because you are stronger than you think, not because of who you are alone, but because of who I am within you. And I am leading you forward. My child, now I want you to rest in my promises, because what I have spoken over your life is not temporary. It is established, it is secure, and it will come to pass. You may not see everything clearly right now, but I am working in ways that go far beyond what your eyes can perceive. What I have approved, no one can cancel. Hold on to that truth. Let it settle deeply within you. There may be voices that rise against you, situations that try to discourage you, and moments that make you question the path you are on. But none of those things have the authority to override what I have already declared. I am not a God who changes my mind about you. When I placed my stamp of approval on your life, it was not based on a temporary feeling. It was a decision rooted in my purpose. And my purpose does not fail. There are doors that I am preparing to open for you, doors that no person can shut. There are opportunities being aligned, even now, behind the scenes. You may feel like nothing is happening, but I assure you, everything is moving according to my timing. My timing is not delayed. My timing is precise. If something has not happened yet, it is not because you are forgotten. It is because it is not the right moment. I see what you cannot see. I know what you do not know. And I am positioning things in a way that will bring you into exactly what you need, at exactly the right time. Trust me in this process. Do not rush ahead in frustration. Do not step back in fear. Stay where my presence is leading you, even if it feels slow, even if it feels uncertain. Because where I lead, I also provide. Where I guide, I also protect. I have not brought you this far to leave you without direction. You may have wondered if you missed your chance. You may have questioned if it is too late for certain things in your life. But I tell you now, nothing that is meant for you has been lost. What I have prepared for you will not pass you by. My promises over your life are still active. I am restoring what you thought was gone. I am opening paths where you saw no way. I am bringing clarity where there was confusion. You will see my hand move, and when you do, you will understand why I asked you to trust me. So release the pressure to control everything. You do not need to force outcomes. You do not need to strive in your own strength. Your role is to trust, to obey, and to remain connected to me. I will take care of the rest. Peace is found in trusting my promises. Confidence is found in knowing that I am faithful. And assurance comes when you remember that I do not speak empty words. So hold on, my child. Even now, things are aligning. Even now, doors are preparing to open. Even now, my promises are moving toward fulfillment in your life. Stay with me, because what is coming will reveal just how faithful I have always been. My child, now is the moment where what you have heard must become what you live. I have spoken my approval over you. I have reminded you that you are seen, chosen, and strengthened. But this truth is not meant to stay as words in your mind. It must take root in your actions. You cannot continue to stand still in the same place where doubt once held you. You cannot keep hesitating at the edge of what I have already called you into. There comes a moment when hearing my voice must lead to movement, and this is that moment for you. I am calling you to step forward. Not tomorrow. Not when you feel more ready. Not when everything makes perfect sense. I am calling you now. You have been waiting for a sign, and I have given it to you. You have been asking for confirmation, and I have spoken it clearly. Do not let fear convince you to delay what I have already approved. Take the step. It may feel small to you, but it is significant in my eyes. Every step of obedience activates something greater than what you can see. When you move in faith, you are aligning yourself with my will, and when you align with me, doors begin to respond. Do not underestimate what happens when you say yes to me. Your yes breaks cycles that have tried to hold you back. Your yes opens pathways that were once closed. Your yes invites my power to work through your life in ways that go beyond your natural ability. I am not asking you to have all the answers. I am asking you to trust the one who does. Let go of the need to control every outcome. Release the fear of making mistakes. I am with you, guiding you even when you cannot see the full path ahead. You will not walk into anything alone. Every step you take, I take it with you. So rise up in this moment, my child. Let your heart respond with faith. Let your spirit come into agreement with my voice. Speak it if you need to. I trust you. I receive your approval. I will move forward. There is power in your agreement with me. When you align your thoughts, your words, and your actions with what I have spoken, you step into a new level of authority. You begin to walk differently. You begin to see differently. You begin to live with a confidence that does not come from the world, but from me. This is your activation. Do not shrink back into old patterns. Do not return to the place of hesitation. You have been called forward, and I am leading you into something greater. Trust me enough to move. Trust me enough to begin. Trust me enough to believe that if I have approved you, then you are ready for what is ahead. Now go, my child. Take the step, and watch what I will do. My child, come into this final moment with me and let your heart be still. Let everything I have spoken settle gently within you. You do not need to strive anymore. You do not need to question what I have already made clear. My approval over your life is not uncertain. It is established, it is unshakable, and it is eternal. I have called you mine. I have reminded you that you are seen, even in the moments you felt invisible. I have shown you that your worth was never dependent on human validation. I have revealed that my approval is not something you earn, but something I have already given freely. And now, I want you to carry this truth with peace, not pressure. Breathe, my child. Release the weight you have been holding. Let go of the need to prove yourself. Let go of the fear of not being enough. You are already enough in me. You are already chosen. You are already approved. Walk forward with that confidence. When doubt tries to return, remember my voice. When fear tries to rise, remember my promise. When the world tries to redefine you, return to what I have spoken over you. My truth is your foundation now. You will not walk the same after this moment. There is a new peace I am placing within you, a peace that does not depend on circumstances, a peace that remains even when things are unclear. This peace comes from knowing that I am in control, that I am guiding you, and that I will never leave you. Hold on to that peace. Carry it into your days. Let it guide your decisions. Let it calm your thoughts. Because when you walk in my peace, you walk in my presence. And now, my child, as this message settles in your spirit, I am calling you once more to respond, not just in belief, but in action that carries my light further. I have placed my approval upon you, and now I invite you to extend that same life-giving truth to others. What you have received is not meant to stay with you alone. Just as a lamp is not hidden but placed where it gives light, I am calling you to help this message reach hearts that are still in darkness. My word declares, those who sow in tears shall reap in joy, and I am speaking that promise directly over you now. As you give, you are planting seeds into fertile ground, seeds that will grow into hope, healing, and transformation in the lives of many. I am stirring your spirit in this very moment. This is not coincidence. It is a divine invitation. The PayPal link in the description and the QR code before you are not just tools. They are gateways for you to participate in my work. As you release your seed, I will release provision back into your life, pressed down, shaken together, and overflowing. Do not hold back when I am calling you forward. Step into this moment with obedience and watch how I multiply what you place in my hands. Give now and become part of the harvest I am bringing. My child, carry this message with you. Let it shape how you see yourself and how you move forward. And as you go, like this video, comment your agreement, share it with 3 people who need this truth, hype this message so it reaches farther, and subscribe so you continue to hear my voice. Go in peace now. I am with you, and my approval over your life will never be taken away.